For Alexa.
Sam and Pat police say the only person they're looking for at this point is the woman's husband. Cassandra Yates is 24 years old. Her and her husband were visiting a neighbor at this apartment complex, Tanque Verde Apartments, when she was shot just before 7 o'clock last night. Now, police say that after the shooting, the husband then ran away from the complex. The neighbor did stay on scene and cooperate with police, but they're asking anybody with information to call 911 or 88 Crime. Back to you.
Thank you, Alexa. This morning, the U of A is entering a final phase on a memorial honoring its lives lost during the attack on Pearl Harbor.
Carlos Herrera joins us live from the U of A to tell us all about it. Carlos.
Well, crews have been working several weeks to get to this point, which they say is the most exciting. Take a look. You can see them here getting everything prepared to begin the final stage of construction. Crews will be installing the 1,177 bronze medallions inscribed with the names of the sailors and Marines who lost their lives on board the USS Arizona. They'll be installed in the center of the ship's outline. The completed memorial will be unveiled on a special dedication ceremony on December 4th. Live from the U of A this morning, I'm Carlos Herrera, KGUN-9 on your side.
Thank you, Carlos. After months of searching, Arizona Game and Fish have killed a bear they considered a potential danger in a popular hiking area. The department says the bear shadowed hikers for more than 2 miles in Madera Canyon south of Tucson. Agents have been concerned about the bear for months. It forced several trails to close in September and October. An absolutely terrifying night at the Roadrunners game over the weekend. Team captain Craig Cunningham collapsed on the ice before the puck ever dropped. The 26-year-old remains hospitalized after suffering what the team called a medical emergency. Still no official word from the Arizona Coyotes as to Cunningham's condition.
This morning, Northwest Side residents can shower after nearly 24 hours without water this weekend. A water main broke around 11 near Thornydale and Linda Vista Saturday night. Crews worked around the clock to fix the break, replacing about 25 feet of pipe. Deliberations continue this morning in the trial of a former Tucson fire captain accused of killing 3 people. David Watson is accused of killing his first ex-wife, Linda Watson, in 2000, then gunning down her mother and her mother's 3 friends later that year. Prosecutors say the killings were tied to a custody battle. Now to meteorologist April Madison, another chance of rain after we got some overnight.
Yeah, we've still got quite a bit of cloud cover out there. We are seeing a little bit of a break in the showers, but don't expect it to be completely done. Keep the umbrella handy, maybe the raincoat, because we do expect to see a little bit more before it's all said and done. This is the view Midtown looking to the east. We are going to hover right around the 60s all day long. 61 is what we've dipped to, and will likely only go up to about 65 with more rain possible throughout the day. We take a look at the showers right now, and you can see we're trying to get a little bit more action there in central Pima County, just southwest of Tucson, out near 3 Points, and we have more to come coming up from Southern California. So that's the reason we anticipate more. Those showers out near 3 Points could move into the metro within the next hour. Otherwise, we're going to see 60s for a couple of days as we dry out. 70s, though, just in time for Thanksgiving. How are the roads looking right now, Big Al?
Couldn't be better, April. 3 minutes till 7 o'clock. There is one little caveat. Right at the fork in the road where Alvernon and Palo Verde split off of Alvernon at about 36th Street, we have a bike connection lane that is being built by the county to connect Palo Verde and Alvernon together if you're riding a bike, one way to the other side or vice versa. Probably another 2 weeks of work to do. That's the latest from the Beat the Traffic Center.
Big Al, thank you. Breaking overnight, we are learning police in St. Louis have killed the gunman who they say shot one of their own in an ambush-style attack. It happened as the officer was sitting in his car. A car pulled up beside him, and someone shot the officer twice in the face. The city's police chief says the officer is expected to survive. Meanwhile, police in San Antonio, Texas, released a photo of a man they say may be connected to the murder of a detective. 50-year-old Benjamin Marconi was shot and killed during a traffic stop. Happened outside the police department's parking lot. Investigators want to talk to the person in the photo, but have not named him a suspect.
More clashes between police and protesters against the Dakota Access Pipeline. Nearly 400 protesters are involved in what police are calling a riot. At least one person was arrested last night, where protesters have been trying to stop the construction of the pipeline for months.
Toys R Us is pulling a Tonka trunk line off its shelves after a Washington family says the one they bought burst into flames. The toy company says the fire appears to be an isolated incident. The company says it has not decided to recall the toy, instead took it off the shelves while they investigate. Listen to this. Giving thanks is going to cost you less than ever this year. The American Farm Bureau Federation says the cost of a classic Thanksgiving dinner for 10 will run about $49.87. Adjusting for inflation, that is the lowest price for the holiday meal since the Farm Bureau began tracking the cost 31 years ago.
And why not use that extra money for this? The Samaritan's Purse Relief Organization needs your help during this season of giving. The organization is collecting shoe boxes filled with school supplies and toys for children all around the world as part of Operation Christmas Child. If you would like to donate, you can find your closest drop-off location on KGUN-9.com. We've done that in the past in my family, and it's very rewarding and very easy to do.
Sure is. Big Al, how was tour?
Great times. We had the wind. April called the wind. I got to tell you, the wind was tough, and then we had a train delay.
Yeah.
Had a train delay.
First
for the
ever,
race.
huh?
Well, it's the second ever, I think, that I've had. But,
okay.
Those train delays are not fun because you hear a lot of yelling and screaming for the front pack that have broken out.
Yeah.
And have burned a lot of the matches to get out front, and then they got to wait, and everyone catches them with the train.
Of course.
Thanks for joining us.
Have a great morning. We'll see you at KGUN9.com.